Hello, everyone, and welcome back to some more Rome 2 Siege action. We got a 3v3 for you here at Tarsus. This one's been sent in to us by Emperor Kandikatsu. And as always, let us go over the players on the field of battle, quickly go over army comps, and then we'll get right into it. So, defending here, we have, playing as Misasely, Emperor Kandikatsu. Playing as Saba, we have... I'm only going to say the first part of this guy's name. Kaiser. And then playing as Kush, we have HMB Dizzy. Attacking, we have Seleucid playing for Chitas? 1973 playing as Seleucid. We have CT Latunes playing as Arverni, I think that's it. And then S Wood 27382 playing as Rome. Like, oh boy. All right, we'll start with the attackers, and then we'll. Oh man, Rome appears Rome has forgotten to bring some siege equipment. We do have 3 Syrian archers. Looks like we have 2 Triarii rather, on the wings, and then is it actually just legionnaires and legionnaire cohort, Praetorian Guard, Praetorians. Was that a Praetorian? Yes. Praetorians, yeah. We have a general and bodyguard and a Saki Equite. Over here, it seems that Seleucid is the only one who remembered to bring siege equipment. Seleucid is bringing, we have a bunch of thorax swords. It appears up on the towers here, and then 1 Eastern Spears. We have a Hellenic Cataphract General, 2 Silver Shield Swordsmen, we have 2 Pikes, and then 4 Syrian Heavy Archers, and then Arverni also is forgotten. Siege equipment as well. He has all chosen swords, 3 Levy Freeman, 1 Osworn as General, and I wonder where the Gallic Hunters are. Do you know where the Gallic Hunters are? That's right. They're right here. Okay, getting into the defenders over here. Kush is bringing, looks like we're going for a little bit of, well, obviously a Saliak, because we got all this going on over here. So, I guess we're going to hit them hard and fast in the beginning and then let them waltz on in. Kush is bringing lots of Kushite slave infantry. In the front, we have Royal Kushite archers and then Nubian bowmen. Armored Shotel warriors in reserve. And then that's it. Saba is bringing. We have 2 Sabian archers. We have a noble swordsman general. Sabian spears, mercenary Mazgat marauders, Sabian sword, Sabian swordsman. Lots of Sabian swordsmen, looks like. Yeah. See how this goes for them. Sabian archers. Sabian. Camel lancers, and anything else? That appears to be it. And then Misasely is bringing. We have 4 Numidian lights right here, a Gatuli tribesman, and then we have 1, 2, 3, 4 Numidian riders. General is a Numidian noble cav. We have 1, 2 desert chariots, and then 3 more Numidian noble cav. All right, so 45 minutes, 40 seconds on the clock. Let's get this underway. Rome, I think, is in for an extremely terrible time. Right off the bat, this is why you don't leave your archers on the wings, or... Oh, and he has fire at will on. Immediately, I'm going to go ahead and say that Rome is the newer player. But already auxiliary Syrian archers not having a terrific time. Already down to 100 men for 1 unit. The other one's down to 91. This unit over here, down to 101. I don't know what Rome's doing. It's slow to response. Focusing mainly, it seems like, over on this edge of the flank. And completely unaware of the fact that these Syrian archers over here are getting absolutely smashed. Seleucid is moving forward slowly but surely. Saba is taking shots right at Arverni. Why wouldn't you? They basically lined up a nice little smorgasbord for the defenders here. You don't do this. Don't do this. This is how you get your men killed. Meanwhile, Syrian archers are gone. That unit is gone. This unit over here possibly will be gone as well. Saki Equites have managed to wake up from their nap, along with some more of the Praetorians and the Praetorian Guard and legionaries from Rome. This Dominion Rider unit probably going to be gone. 112 kills, though, so far. Not bad. This unit only 26. Archers are wavering. Over here, archers are almost gone. Looks like the Dominion Riders have peeled away and got after the general here. Meanwhile, this Dominion Rider unit is going to finish off the archers, it does seem like. And yeah, Rome is just off to a bad start. More of Macesla's units are coming out, along with Saba's Camel Lancers. Seleucids still slowly but surely making their way up to the walls. Looks like they set up a little bit of something of a defensive perimeter here, but I really don't think that they have to worry about being sallied out on. Thorax swords rushing forward, 160 men. It doesn't appear. Don't tell me he's out of ammo. There's no way that he's out of ammo. 23 kills. He can't be. Meanwhile, Numidian Riders over here, 103, 29. We got here 75. Numidian Lights and Gatuli tribesmen charging on in. I don't expect them to win, but they'll probably do some nice damage here. Skirmisher Cab getting some shots in here. Roman units are facing the right way, however, but Rome is just completely discombobulated. I mean, if they really wanted to, this force right here of camel spears and the armored desert chariots and Numidian noble cap could definitely do some serious damage to the rest of Rome. He's just moving around too much and not really presenting much of a united front. He's actually pulling back. Seleucid, in the meantime, has managed to make it onto the walls. They are marching their way down. Is he actually out of ammo? No, he's still got ammo. Come on, fire. Oh, especially now. Come on, please. Please fire. Levy Freeman have been set up as well, and yeah, I think they're really worried about Saba and Masesi coming over here, but I don't think that they actually have to worry about that. Camel Spears managing to get into the Legionary cohort here. 158 men, but now they're going to get charged into the rear, and they're not in a nice cohesive line, so they're going to take a bit more damage, or at least I believe that they should. I mean, that makes sense to me, right? If you're not in a cohesive battle line like this, you should take more damage from shock cab, or shock camels, for that matter. Still, I don't know what's going on here. Rome is completely falling back, abandoned, just absolutely leaving troops here. Numidian Riders not doing too hot. Neither are the Numidian Lights or the Gatuli tribes, but I mean, even still, they're still beating up these units fairly well. Still 2 fresh units of Numidian Light Infantry, and then we still, of course, have the Numidian Riders here. Getting some nice little jabby tosses in on the side of these Triarii. Honestly, I think that the Numidian Lights should be able to win this. Ooh, wow. Actually managing to break, or at least start to waver, a unit of Legionnaires. Nice dog pile here on these Praetorians. Getting slammed from all sides. One more nice little rear charge here. Actually going to turn right around and smash into the back of these Legionnaires. Probably going to break these ones as well. Triarii combat's even. They'd probably be doing better if they were in square, of course, but here we go. Camel Lancer's going to come on in for a nice little rear charge as well. Ooh, boy. Legionnaire cohort getting smashed up pretty heavily. Triarii just kind of hanging out, and yeah, this is an extremely rough start. We're just right from the beginning. I mean, Seleucid's inside the settlement. They're going to be able to get in. Hopefully, they'll take the gate, hopefully, and then they'll be able to let Arverni and the rest, or what remains of Rome, inside. Bounce power is slightly in the favor of the defenders, but it's still kind of even. Another big charge coming in here, right in the rear of these legions. Yeah, Rome. Maybe Rome just gave up. No, if they gave up, if they dropped out, Rome would be moving their units. I just don't really know what's going on here. Seleucid is the only one pushing forward. Arverni and Rome are completely terrified of a handful of cav units. And Seleucid is going to push up by himself. Yeah, honestly, if I'm Saba and Kush, I would just push up. Seleucid's completely, unsupported. Rome and Arverni are having an orgy over here for whatever reason. Just lots of dudes on dudes. Yeah. Man, if I was a Seleucid player, I'd probably be rage typing right now. Rome has lost the majority of its units already. Triari getting absolutely slaughtered. Legionnaires getting charged in on again by the Massacean general. 96 kills so far. 95, 73 for those lights, 55 for that one. The Cthulhu Tribesmen getting 76. They're not a bad unit, actually. Even though they have 0 armor, their melee defense is pretty good. They get a decent charge bonus and a bonus versus infantry. So yeah, they're not terrible. And there goes the rest of Rome's forces. Chariots coming back in because they don't need to. Well, don't they? But Saba, I don't know why Saba is not fine. Like, look at this. Look at this. Why are you not firing at this? Guarantee you the archers are right here. But yeah, this is begging to be shot at, and Saba's just doing nothing about it. And what I'm worried about is, I mean, I understand that he's busy with his camels, but I want to see. You don't even have to manually fire. Just click. Let it go. It's got the range. Look, it can reach. It could reach all of this right here, and even if it hits the very edge of his range, it'll still roll a little bit. So yeah, he should absolutely be firing right now. Seleucid's kind of just hanging out. Rome is, I'm going to send you 1 spear unit. That'll help. So Seleucid is moving forward slowly but sure. There we go. Let's see this go. Oh, big shots coming in. And Arverni's just going to start to lose men rapidly. Look at that number climb. 58. 8 kills right off the bat. There we go. Now he is manually firing, and it is also automatic. He has also clicked the attack order to fire. So these units are just going to get absolutely hammered, and the Chosen Swords aren't going to do too hot. And meanwhile, now they're kind of stuck here now. They should have pressed forward as quickly as possible, and got as many men up on the walls and in the settlement as they could, but they froze up. Ain't going nowhere now. And if they try and peel away, I'm not saying that they can't fight this off. It'll definitely be easy for them. But if they try and peel away and try and get into the settlement through the gate, as they're running away towards that gate, Massacean is going to dogpile them. Going to charge in over here with these depleted Numidian riders. To get in even before they get a charge off, so that's pretty good actually. Surprised that it took them that long. Mini Rider's just going to charge right in. 151 kills, not bad so far. Chariots, I think I would probably bring around, not this side, but definitely over here. I'd bring the chariots if I was him. I'd bring them over here and then charge them right on into the side, because you're going to avoid getting shot at by all the jabbies. Granted, these Levy Freemen are facing this way, but even still, you wouldn't be getting as many jabbies in the face, or rather your horse's face, and then stopping immediately. Seleucid's still pushing forward. Shots coming in from Kush's Ballista. Not a bad idea, actually, to leave it farther back, and then you can use it when they're on the inside. Hopefully he's getting some nice shots off. Ooh, nice. Nice. Hopefully he's not using an explosive shot. We're going to find out right here. Thorax Sword's getting thoroughly bombarded over here. Yeah, he's using fire shot. There you go. Oof. Close. I have faith, though. More Thorax Swords moving forward. And then, this should be concerning to Seleucid that his allies are getting completely boxed in over here. And that they're not being able to do anything. I'm sure he's furious. He has to be. Or they have to be, rather, I should say. Looks like the Cav here from Rome got pretty thrashed out. Or no, that's the Macedonian Cav. Never mind. Equites, Saki Equites only 3 kills. Down to 74 men. Gallic Hunters, they got kind of beat up too. Not terribly so, but how many kills did he get? Oh, his Ballistic Crew's gone. Can I look? Eastern Bastion Ballistic. 222 kills, not bad. Well done. And now they're this is ridiculous. This is absolute, like, this level of I understand wanting to be cautious and wary, but this is just ridiculous. Like, what's going to happen here? You know what I mean? Like, clearly, Macedonius is going to engage with the Chosen Swords in on the front. Bows are firing. They might not even be in. Oh, yeah, there goes the Fluid Tribesman. Had Frenzy Pop. Oh, no. But charging right on in. So much ammo being wasted. And Chariot's going to charge right on into the front. Honest, again, I would have brought them around the side. But I understand what he did there and why he did it. He allowed the infantry to go in first so that they can either be focused down by the javelins, or they could just get into combat with the Chosen Swords. And then, yeah, this is why you should charge them in on the side. You're not going to get a lot of kills, and they're going to die fast. Much like elephants, chariots are glass cannons. But still, they're completely surrounded. 2, 4, 6, by 6 units, completely surrounded by 6. It's terrifying, isn't it? Absolutely terrifying. 32 minutes, 5 seconds left in this one, guys. Don't forget to like, share, subscribe, comment, do all that cool YouTube stuff. Helps out the channel. I, of course, appreciate it as well. Don't forget to check out the links in the description below. Twitter, Twitch, and Discord. Don't really use Twitter or Twitch all that much, but the Discord server is a little active. And, you know, if you have YouTube videos, if you have Rome 2 replays that you want to see up on the silver screen that is YouTube, feel free to jump on in that Discord server, drop those replays in the replay section, and I will get to them in a timely manner. Win, lose, or draw, too. Send me them all. I want to see them. I want to see them. A nice little fight going on here. Spears versus spears. But look at this. Triarii are getting shot right in the back by the Sabian archers. Love to see it. Those Sabian spearmen should have a fairly okay time. Looks like Sabian swordsmen are going to come and back them up. We sit over here just capturing some capture points, or victory points, rather. Going to end up boosting their morale, which is good. Now we're charging on in. Right into these Levy Freemen, getting into a little bit of the Chosen Swords as well. And Reckless. I feel like you've been playing Reckless lately, Miss Acely. Not that it doesn't pay off. I feel like you've been playing Reckless lately. Numidian Noble Cab, though, doing pretty good. Managing to smash the Gallic Hunters and the Levy Freemen. Keep in mind, these guys are a solid cavalry. Heavy missile cav stats are, let's look at the general actually, just so we don't have to hold our mouse over the unit. Missile damage is 41, range is 80, not great. Melee attack is 70, weapon damage is 36, charge bonus is 40, melee defense is 57, armor is 45. Really, like, a solid dual-purpose cav unit. And they're just getting in here. and really smashing into these guys. Cycle charging, 303 kills for the general so far, 229 for this unit, 82 for this one, and 77 for that one. Zaba's camel spears just kind of hanging out. This one, however, is in the thick of it, up to 191 kills. Seleucid, in the meantime, is moving forward slowly but surely. It looks like Rome pulled back there. Oh, no, this might be another unit of 3RE. But yeah, this is not going very well. Astounding that Seleucid actually, like, pushed forward. And actually, no, that's not astounding. He did the right thing. I know I've said this before. You can't allow a sally out to paralyze you with fear, because then this happens. They're completely, this is now blob tactics. They're getting continuously cycle charged by these noble cav units, and they can't do anything, because it's only, I mean, you got to think of it, you know, when you're in this blobbed up formation, it's only a handful of this chosen swordsman unit. It's only a handful of this unit, only a handful of this unit, and only a handful of the Praetorian Guard that are actually getting into combat. You have to think about all the men who are stuck in the middle, who can't actually add to the, I guess you would say, DPS against the enemy troops. So now these guys are just going to get smashed over and over and over again. The Cav's going to do a pretty solid job. I don't think that they're going to make it out of this alive completely. They are losing men, not at an exponential rate, but they are losing men out of their units. But they're also causing a lot of damage. Not to mention keeping all of these units contained. Keep that in mind, too. 4 units are holding back 1.5 entire armies, because Rome is basically non-existent at this point. And Saba still has a camel spear over here. I mean, he could charge them in any minute if he wanted to, but he is bigger fish to fry at the moment. Sabian swordsman taking on some thorax swords. Sabian swordsman and thorax swords, they're actually both losing. Yeah, thorax swords are just mildly better. Sabians get a better charge bonus, so he should have charged them in to countercharge these thorax, because they get a terrible charge bonus. Archer's kind of over here left undefended. I mean, if Saba or even Masacely decided to, I think it would be best to say, obviously, Saba, bring in these Camel Lancers, bring him in, and maybe he can get a nice little charge off on these Syrians and get rid of them, who knows. But that's it, pretty much, for Masacely. 240, 402, 427. Reckless but effective. Rome's pretty much done for. The general is dead. Arverni's general is still alive, down to 105 men, though. And then these chosen swords are just not having a great day. So we're going to leave the outside battle for now. I'm going to focus on what's going on in here. It's a lot of, not stalling, but I think at this point, Seleucid is probably just waiting for Masacely and Saba to be dealt with on the outside. And then hopefully Arverni and Rome will push forward the rest of his troops. Sabian swordsman not doing too hot over here. 50 kills. 46 for the thorax, though. But, yeah. It would be clutch right now if somebody had some cav to go after these archers. Because these dudes are just... Oh my... Even these guys right here. This is what I'm saying. Like, if I'm Saba, I'm pulling these Camel Lancers back. They're coming back inside with me, but there you go. Move them back inside. Get them over here. Take out these archers over here. These Syrians are a serious detriment to your defensive line. And he can... you fool. Fool of a toque. Oh, well. So, bounce power is now more or less even than it was before. It's going to come down to these armored Shoto warriors, I think. And how much ammo they have to deal with the pikes. Nice. Eastern Spearmen getting dealt with. No surprise there. Slave infantry might even push forward to go after these. Oh, never mind. Not the Silver Shield Swordsman. That would be a terrible idea, actually. Well, and now we're just kind of waiting. Sabian Swordsman taking on the rest of these Thorax here, not doing too hot. And now Arverni is finally moving forward. Looks like he has at least one that we saw, Gallic Hunter left, that did disappear into the dust that is getting kicked up by Arverni's forces. I have no idea where he's going right now. There's a gate that is open. If he actually mounts the wall to get up here, I will be astonished. And even if I was Saba, yeah, I definitely would have brought those camel spears in, and either A, gone after the archers here, or B, just skirted along the outside of the settlement and gone and retaken the gatehouse here. Thorax swords winning slightly against this unit of Sabian swordsmen. They're probably getting shot at, I would imagine. They are tired. These guys are getting shot too, pulling them back. Actually, no, he's going to charge them in. Going to utilize that charge bonus. There's only 34 of them, but who knows? Who knows? Armored Shotel's coming on over. Slave infantry. Looks like he's probably going to maybe debate. Oh, look at this. These guys are just kind of hanging out here. A routing unit, and they just wasted some jabbies on them. Do it again. Alright, never mind. But yeah, quite possibly I would imagine that maybe the slave infantry is going to go home. And if that is the case, too, that's what they should do, I think, right? I thought this is going to recapture it. That's cool. Yeah, or at least even neutralize it. But I think he should loop right around after he captures this, forcing the Silver Shield Swordsman to... Oh, look at this anyway. He's going to go after him. Doesn't realize that the Armored Shotel Warriors are here. Oh, perfect. Stopped. Dead in his tracks because he saw it. And now, again, still... should move these slave infantry around, get them into the backs, get them into here, go after these Syrian heavy archers, forcing the Silver Shield swords to turn, and then he can push forward these armored Shotels. My brother in Christ, what are you doing? Is he actually coming over here? Did they capture this? Okay, they did. All right. I didn't know that they captured it. I thought he was coming over here to burn down the gate. My lord. Okay. Meanwhile, over here. Oh, he went for it. He went for it. These Shotels are going to slice through these Silver Shields, especially in the rear. Their numbers are going to start to drop pretty significantly. Look at this. Mazgat Marauders getting sent forward. And they are going to go and... I thought I turned Discord off. And right after these Syrians, looks like Seleucid noticed, and they're going to run them away. They are getting shot at, though. Love to see it. So their numbers are going to dwindle a little bit here. Some routing from both, or wavering rather. 31, 40, 87 kills, and 130. Who's going to break first? Go away. Yeah, I thought that I had Discord off. Because even when I'm in quote-unquote streamer mode in Discord, they still pop up, even though they're not supposed to. So I apologize for that. Oh, there they go. They won. All right. Thorax swords are a little bit better than Sabian swordsmen. Mildly so, at least. Gonna get a nice big charge though here. Not gonna make it in time, I think. Oh. Yeah, I don't think that they got that. I think that they got the charge bonus off. Because it wasn't necessarily quite there yet. Oh, Silver Sealed Swords getting absolutely shredded between these two units here. That's a big loss. He only has one left. Still have a bunch of archers up here, ready to go. Bernie is moving in his troops. But, I mean, these guys are kind of beat up. Kinda beat up. More Seleucid routing. Surprisingly, though, the balance of power is in the favor of... Wait. Of the defenders? Okay, so here's the thing, right? And I'm sure most of you know this. On the mini-map, it says that the defenders are in red and the attackers are in yellow. However, this one was sent in to us by Emperor Kandikatsu. He was on the defenders team, and as we all know, when you actually play, you're always yellow. So I don't know why it does this. And I think that this does not accurately represent the color scheme on the mini-map. So it looks like, if I remember, I could be wrong, but I think this is actually correct. The balance power is in the favor of the defenders at the moment. Rome, for the most part, is pretty much gone. And they have fresher troops ready to go. And more, well, numbers. I mean, Arverni got pretty beat up. Rome obviously got beat up. Seleucid is fairly beaten up. I mean, what do they really have left? Pikeman, his Hellenic Cataphract General, which I would not have brought, personally, and some Thorax Swords, and maybe one Silver Sealed Sword left. So, it's really just going to be Arverni on his own in a matter of time. Unless he sends up his Chosen Swords. But here's the problem. He's running them. They're all exhausted. I'm think that it's in a triangle. Think about it though. They were all over here, right? And instead of going this way, which is objectively closer, and then a nice straight shot, he took possibly the longest way that he could have gone to get in here. All of his troops now are exhausted. I hope to God that he doesn't send them in right away. Otherwise, they're going to break so fast. So fast. And, yeah, I mean, Saba and Kush just kind of hanging out and waiting. Twiddling their thumbs. He has stopped. I guess he's going to rest a little bit. We're actually going to fast forward this for a moment. Because obviously nothing is going on. I'm not going to sit here and with a giant lull in the middle of the battle. I mean, they might be trying to figure out like what exactly they want to do. Rome's moving forward, the last of his units. Probably going to try and break through somewhere, but they definitely don't know that there are archers up here. So, oh, not going to go good, especially since it's going to be their weapon arm as well once they make this left turn. Rome is in for a rude awakening. It's a good vantage point. Why wouldn't you use it? You know what I mean? And this is exactly why, too. Sometimes you'll see, it doesn't happen very often, but sometimes people will take siege towers because, remember, on Greek settlements, the siege towers have, please start firing, especially into the Praetorians or the Praetorian Guard, please start firing. On Greek settlements, siege towers have the Scorpions. So sometimes you'll see people put Scorpions back over here, Vanguard deployed, just so that the Scorpions can actually fire in on whatever it might be up here. Not a bad tactic. facing them the right way, too. What do you do? Why are you pulling back? We can't hit you with the jabbies. Moving forward, these guys are going to eat a bunch of javelins. And it's going to be their sword arm, too, so... Yeah, look at that. Those guys left and right. What are you doing? Still exhausted. Very tired. Very tired, but they're going to get exhausted again soon. Zaba wisely pulling back so they can get the support of archer fire from Kush and his archers as well. At this point, it doesn't really matter if they take this again. They're going to lose some units in the process. Oh my god, down to 20 or 32 dudes. 32 men are left. Do they even have ammo? They do. Not even fine. Well, now they're going to start the fire. Slave infantry moving forward. They're probably going to get sallied. Maybe. Not sallied out, but charged. But yeah, this is like... They're running away. This is where you would want to start firing into the back of these Praetorians. Meanwhile, over here, Arverni still just moving forward. I'm going to... Roman Arverni, new players. They have to be. They have to be. There goes the archers. They're just getting shot at. They're gone. I don't even think he has any more left. Morian's throwing some volleys here. Is it dry fire? What's he doing? Seems like he's switching them in and out. Meanwhile, these guys are going to break so quick because they're so tired. Excuse me. "42 guys, only 35 kills. Jeez. That's rough. Charge here. Thorax by the Kushite slave infantry. They are going to get flanked, though. This might have been a trick, however. We have some more Kushite slave infantry moving forward, and they might actually just come right around. Bob is moving forward, too. Make it to the afterlife. Yeah. Costly decisions. Costly. Yeah, losing decisively. And they shouldn't be. They shouldn't be losing decisively. Why are you using War Cry and Intimidate? Morale, yeah, I can understand with War Cry, but Intimidate, they don't even have an ability to use. Losing decisively against Kushite slave infantry, wavering against Kushite slave infantry, because all of his units are exhausted, or very tired. Some shield swords taking on these Sabian swordsmen. Slave infantry getting beat up over here. 36 kills. Syrians are out of ammo. That's not good. 90, 0, and 0. Alright, so we still got 2 units that have full. Delta warriors over here. They're going to be slicing and dicing. They are losing, though. Not surprising they are up against Praetorians and Praetorian guards. They need to... I think keep this in mind, too, that when somebody clicks on your unit to have their unit attack it, and they're giving it an attack order, he could pull these armored Chotels back. Right? He could pull them back this way. Woo! Getting one unit to rout. Or waver at least. He could pull them back, and more likely than not, the Roman units would have followed. And then he could have charged in to the side with the Kushite slave infantry. Tyrion's still firing, though. Chotel's pulling back. Arverni over here still. I would imagine these guys are now firing. They are. They're just going to get a boatload of kills. I mean, so many. They're aiming at one specific unit, but again, with this, it doesn't do anything. It does nothing. Chotel's coming on over. They're probably going to help a little bit. Not that I don't think these guys have it, especially with the arrow fire, but I would be focusing down the general, though, for sure. Trying to get rid of him as quickly as I possibly could. Just because that would force them to take even a greater morale hit. Archers over here, though, still not firing. Love to see that. Oh, especially in the back of these Legionnaire cohort. Yeah, Arverni is just going all in over here, and it is not paying off. 2 units holding back. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. 2 units holding back 9. Why choke points are important. More Syrians out of ammo. Charge right on in. They're going to be gone as well. Fresh unit moving up, already with 92 kills. These guys still have 0. Not a bad way to use your archers. Sometimes, though, you need like a heavy focus. These guys have 0. Wait. You bring too many archers. No. Nice. Praetorian Guard, not doing great, not doing terrible. 97 guys left. There's 86. They should have this. Just because they have that AP value, but we'll see. Thorax swords are getting shot at. Probably the Syrian heavy archers are really, what they're actually going after. Trying to get rid of those guys. They'll probably be, I would imagine they're going to be successful as well, just because they have, look at that. 2 or 3 archers firing in on that unit. Yo! I can't believe I missed that. Arverni just up and noped on out of here, dudes. Gone. Absolutely gone. His entire army collapsed. Why? Because he made them go a long route around to get inside the settlement, ran them the entire time, thus they were exhausted, continued to run them inside the settlement, and then blobbed them all up right in here. A perfect little kill box for the archers here. Armored Chotel Warriors, 141 kills. Kushite Slave, 137. Bringing around some Thorax Swords, honestly, it ain't going to be enough, though. These Armored Chotels, I think, I'll probably juke them this way. Hide them behind here. Let the Kushite Slave Infantry engage, and then bring those Chotels right around the back. Charge on into them. Balance of power is heavily... Now, Rome is also gone off the field of battle. Balance of power is heavily in the favor of the attackers, and they have not made any type of headroom. Pikes are now being brought forward, but now this is the death rattle of Seleucid, bringing forward these pikes when Kush and Saba still have plenty of ammo left. If they don't, then I'll be amazed, but I'm almost positive that they do. I mean, these pikes are immediately going to get focused down, and they're going to get eviscerated by archer fire. Yeah. And Javi fire, too. Don't stop. Get him in there. Pikes are in over here as well. Not going to do great, though. Look at this. Saba setting up his swords on the side here. Going to get some nice volleys into the side of the silver shields and pikes. He's going to charge them right on into this little bit of a gap here. And that's going to allow for at least some of these units to filter through. And then they'll come back around. Sure, yeah, they are getting absolutely eviscerated by the thorax sword javelins. But they're going to start to chip away a little bit at these pikemen. Silver shield swords are wavering pretty quickly. I imagine they're going to be out of here soon. Pulling back the armored hotels. I'm going to switch out for the Mazgat Marauders, perhaps. Maybe. There goes the silver shield swordsman. Over here, thorax swords are just kind of hanging out. Looks like the slave infantry might have taken a little bit of a beating here. That's okay, though. Yeah, these guys are just going to continue to get shot up. Meanwhile, over here, pikes losing this. Well, now they're just taking fire. They were losing decisively, down to 97 men, only 7 kills, and they're walking right. They're getting played right here. Saba and Kush are doing a terrific job here of just pulling back ever so slightly and getting these pikes to move forward. Seleucid's making a big mistake there, moving those pikes forward just ever so much, and then allowing Saba and Kush to throw jabbies, but also get shots off on these guys. As far as reserves go, I mean, looks like these guys might actually be out. Oh, they still have plenty of ammo left. 177 kills, still have ammo. Still have the Sabian noble swordsman, 2 units of armored Shotel warriors, 3 actually units of armored Shotel warriors, 4 if you want to count this one, since it is pretty filled. Atlantic Cataphract's going to come in here for a charge, perhaps? Yeah, trample has been popped. They're going to charge right on into these Kushite slave infantry. It's going to be a big charge. Definitely going to get a lot of guys killed here, but in retaliation, armored Shotel warriors going to charge right on in and start to hack and slash at these units. Ooh, nice. Sabian Spear is going to charge right into these Syrians, who are now forced to go into combat. Pikes, it looks like, are gone. Thorax swords getting completely surrounded over here. Archers being sent in as a last-ditch effort, and that is going to be it for this one. Spectacular battle. Look, this was a good battle, for sure. Not for Rome or Arverni. Seleucid did a really good job, actually. He did the best that he could with what he was given. And I have to commend him or her for managing to put as much of a hurting on Seleucid and Saba as he possibly could. And also not letting the Salia completely crippled. And Saba and Kush did a terrific job of defending as well. I think they mixed a good amount of sally out and having not necessarily a tiered defense, because it wasn't, but sometimes if people hill camp, you get pissed off, especially right off the bat if they hill camp. That's annoying. But at least there was a sally out in this, and it's not like they were hill camping with super OP units. So yeah, I really enjoyed this one. I truly did. Some great tactics here. Really enjoyed the little debate over here that Kush pulled on Seleucid with the armored Shotels and the Kushite slave infantry, tricking the silver shield swordsmen to move forward. Luckily for them, they did notice the armored Shotels and stopped, but unfortunately it was not enough. They did get smashed to bits. And yeah, that's going to be it for this fantastic battle. 51 kills for the loose general, looked like. All right. HMB Dizzy getting 1,809 kills. 156 for his general, 158, 182, 143 for the rest of the archers, 0, 80, 112, 264, 289 for his armored Schutz. Well done there. And the Pushite slave infantry, 47, 136, 137, 76, 127, and 36. Kaiser, not saying the last part, 1,516. Honestly, kind of uncomfortable saying the first part. 0 for the Gen, 60, 50, and 205 for the Camel Lancers. Well done. 6, 11, 153, and 54 for the Sabian Archers. 71, 62, 92, 71, and 0 for the Mazgat Marauders. 97 for the Sabian Spears. 50, 89, 55, 161, 118, and 111 for the Sabian Swordsmen. Then Emperor Candy Katsu getting the most of everybody here. 2,539 kills. Well done. 435 for the general, 122, 132 for the chariots. They did good in the end. Keep in mind too, I mean, I know most of you know this, but once a chariot unit or an elephant unit breaks and they're still alive, they're still going to rack up kills if they're moving around in there. So, still, I would not have charged them head first into a unit, but you know, that's just me. No, Numidian Noble Cav, 212, 423, and 241. Excellent job. Numidian Riders, even. I mean, this is phenomenal. 119, 167, 129, and 115. You never see numbers like that. Tuli Tribesman, 93. Honestly, I think that's good. Yeah, I feel like you don't see numbers like that with these guys, and he did a good job with them. 99, 73, 87, and 92 for the Numidian Lights. Jitas in 1973, 51 for his general, or 1,322 kills, 1,000 for his general, 127, 37, 161, and 17 for the Syrians, 8 for the Eastern Spears, 44 and 18 for the Pikes, 177 and 92 for the Silver Shields, the Thorax, 74, 110, 69, 151, 37, and 149. CT Latunes getting 883 kills. Oh, bud. 41st Gen, 43, 30, 13, and 36 for the Archers, 119, 95, 86, 62, 35, 25, 36, 27, or 26, 65, 58, 57 for his Chosen Swords, and then 0, 51, and 6 for Blended Freeman. My God. Rome, S. Wood, 27382, 938 kills. Again, not completely fleshed out army. Definitely spent too much money on Florian Guard. 27 for his general, 25 for the Saki Equites, 19, 13, and 18 for the Syrians. Legionnaires getting 138, 177, 86. Legionary cohort, 73 and 17. Florian Guard, 97. Florians, 111 and 26. And then the Triarii, 97, 14. Well, that's going to be it for me today, guys. I hope you enjoyed yourselves. I know I did. I don't think our Bernie enjoyed themselves all that much, or Rome, but hey, what are you going to do? It's a learning experience. Try and figure out what you did wrong and improve upon it. That's all I can say. That's why I want to see your losses too. Show me your losses. Let me see what you did. Because hindsight is 2020. It's easy for me to sit here and say, "Oh, you should have done this. You should have done that." But yeah, win, lose, or draw. Send me your replays. Anyway, that being said, have a great day, morning, evening, afternoon, night, whatever time of day it is, wherever you are while you're watching. Just have a good one. Peace out, guys.